Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka Althea McFarland, aka AM Morning, author, publisher, the woman, the myth, the legend. First, I want to tell you all happy Monday! Yay! Today is October the 3rd, 2022. And for all of those who celebrated a birthday over the weekend, like my boy Molly Mall, happy birthday. This is Libra season. I always say that, Libra Scorpio season. I always give you the whole month. Like Molly's birthday was the first, but we're going to celebrate him the whole month. So that's how I do. Because some wonderful and beautiful people birthdays are this month. Like my grandparents' birthdays are this month. Molly's mom birthday is this month. My cousin Margie is the birthday this month. My godmama Tina birthday is this month. Like awesome. My good little boo Lana, my little sis Lana is birthday this month. Like I said, there's a lot of great people born in October that I love. So this month is chock full of love for me. It's almost as good as September or March and April. That's when Aries love come in March and April. But anyway, today's show and topic, we're going to talk about who is Simon or Simeon Toko. That's Toko. I bet you a lot of people don't know who he is. Bet you don't. But, I like to inform our audience and give people a little bit of knowledge. I like dropping that knowledge for y'all, right? So I'm going to give y'all this knowledge and drop this knowledge. And we got some clips. And we're going to talk about this clips. America is so great. The colonizers are so great. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. But before we get into that, I do want to say that on October the 30th, people, we have a nice show coming up for you all with the Let's Do It Again band. Yay! The comedic styles of the Gwen Factor. And also your girl Reese is going to be there. Reese Cup, the comedic styles of Reese Cup. So it's going to be a nice show. And it's going to be at the fire station in Silver Spring. No. Is that Silver Spring? Yeah, I think off of Georgia Avenue. Is that considered Silver Spring? Anyway, I'll get the dress locked down and give it to y'all. Y'all get y'all tickets. Tickets is $25. Ticket, that's not bad because you get to see a band and a comedy show. What? You get that's the trifecta right there. The trifecta is music, laughs, and good food. Woo-wee! So yes, then the fire station or the firehouse is known for having some good food. I like the pizza personally myself, but some good food, drinks, and y'all come out and have some fun. This is going to be on a Sunday, October the 30th, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I don't want to hear that excuse. Oh, I gotta go to work. It's over with at 8, boo. I don't want to hear that excuse. I want to watch the game. They got jumbo TVs all around the place. Okay, so you don't have an excuse to come out and hang out and party with us with the Let's Do It Again band. Y'all know that from the Tom Mo show. And they hit their song Let's Do It Again, the Let's Do It Again band, the Gwen Factor, and myself, Reese Cup. This is your chance to get to see me cut up and act a fool instead of the always instead of dropping and giving you knowledge. I'm just gonna give you pure laughter. So again, get in contact with Molly Mall or myself to get these tickets. Yes, indeed. And also, we got a Sea Moss and Shades of Blue bundle for you all. We take $10 off the purchase price. You can get your Sea Moss and your Shades of Blue for $20, people. $20. You can get that. So let's go on into our clip. Molly Mall, can you run the first clip about Simon or Simeon Toko, just to give the people an idea of what we're talking about? We're talking about Black Jesus, y'all. Black Jesus. So his church was yesterday. So all of y'all that believe in God and a higher power, check this out. If there could be a white Jesus, why can't there be a Black Jesus? Why can't there be a Chinese Jesus? Why can't there be an Indian Jesus? Why can't there be Jesus? Jesus. Every race had a Jesus. Why can't they? Why? Tell me why. Anyway,
1960, y'all. The Belgians were obliged to leave their rich colony of Congo.
Did I freeze? What happened? I don't know what happened. Wow. Did I freeze all this stuff with the what?
Incredible story is very well known throughout Central Africa and will be reported in greater details in another book. The event was witnessed by thousands of people on January the 4th, 1959. Some of the author's own relatives were there, but so are there thousands of citizens of the city of Kinshasa who witnessed it on the day alive at this writing. January the 4th is now a public holiday in that area. So family, there are people that living that today that have witnessed this. So it says here that the citizens saw an army of about 1,000 very small men, about the size of children or dwarfs, with very muscular, imposing bodies. So this was the army that was fighting, right, in the lineup. So what one would call it, the angels, right? Angels. So each of these human-looking creatures showed great strength. For example, a witness saw one of them flip a 5-ton truck over with one arm. So the Belgian soldiers fired at these little brown angels. That's what they call them. Let me see if y'all still here, because we looking at this like, well, how are we gonna get out of this? Well, the Most High hey, he got his angels. Thank you, Father. Hallelujah. Okay, so that one flipped a 5-ton truck over with one arm, right? So the Belgian soldier fired at these little brown angels to no effect. Terrified that the colonial army was thrown into confusion, the little men disappeared suddenly as they had appeared. 1 year after this amazing mass of, the Democratic Republic of Congo was a new independent country. So family, 10 years later in 1960, y'all.
All right, y'all. That was a little bit of who Simon Toko was, and if it didn't give you enough information, he was a black prophet. They like to call him the Black Jesus because it was said that this man could perform miracles like healing the sick, bringing people back from the dead, and body rejuvenation, meaning that he could get shot or hurt and his body will heal itself, right? And so again, Europeans didn't understand what was going on, and anything that they don't understand, they fear. So they were scared of this guy, you know. And the colonizers, the Belgian colonizers, was saying, okay, let's take you to the UK over there so we could study you and all of this good stuff. While the whole time that was a sabotage. There was a sabotage. They were sabotaging because they was kidnapping him and they was going to kill him. That was an assassination right in your face. They were going to assassinate the man. Um, some stories, you know, and these are stories from people who still living today, who was actually there when they witnessed some of these miracles. So this is not like saying, oh, it's written hearsay that nobody living that's around that could collaborate these stories. The people, the hundreds of people that saw this stuff, they're still living today. They are still living today, and it was like one story. They're talking about how they was taking him and they was going to drop him like an hour away in the helicopter. They was going to drop him out of the, you know, throw him out the plane. And there was another story where they chopped him up and dismembered, you know, his body and burnt him up. And somehow he still managed to pull his stuff back together right in front of their eyes. And there was another story where they cut him open and took this man's heart out. And he sat up and said, why are you guys doing this? You know, I'm trying to show you love and, you know, okay, I can't do no more. I'm leaving. But know this, that we're going to come back. We are going to come back. It's going to be more of us, more people like me. And there's nothing you could do about it. You're not going to be able to stop it. You know, and I was like, wow. And these are supposed to be true events, true occurrences. And people are living today that collaborate, say, yep, this is true. This has happened. And it's so messed up that the UK, at the time, the British Army and stuff, working with Belgium and all that stuff. Now, over there in Europe, you hear about this story, you know, especially down in the Congo. I think they said the man was from Angola. You hear about this, but over here in America, you ain't hear nothing. People don't know nothing about this guy and his supernatural power, abilities, or strength. It goes right along the line of mutants. You know what I mean? Uh, are there people out there that possesses special abilities and strengths and all that stuff? Molly, let's show another video and we could talk about him some more.
Angola, that automatically took me back to Simeon Toko, and they kind of set up over here. The God back, Jesus came back. If you want to believe that Jesus was here before, he came back in the form of Simeon Toko, and most people don't know about. All over Europe, they talked about the events and things that happened with Simeon Toko. Most black people over here don't even know if Simeon Toko existed, and he's the one that came back and was he was the one that helped to raise the Togolushki, which defeated the British Army. He's the one that began to supposedly, they captured him. They cut out his heart. Supposedly he comes into the room and said, why did you cut out my heart? They had some British, Albanian or some mercenaries there that were from someplace, I forget. But anyway, they supposedly got him and cut him to pieces, put him in a bag or something like this, came back to collect their tithes from all that they had done, and the man came back to collect their tithes from all that they had done, and the man walks out of the bush and starts talking to them. There are too many, and the one that I think got world headlines is when they said they finally were going to kill him. They put him on a plane, took him over the Atlantic Ocean, and they're going to push him out. Said, no, you would not push me out, and the plane began to fall down like a helicopter. And these people started screaming and going crazy. And he said, if I die, you die. And so again, they finally took him.
The plane stopped in midair.
There you go. And that story was all over Europe.
And
I didn't
I
hear.
know it's hard for people to believe on this phone. Please, Dr. Blair, can you spell his name out for them so they can Google this man? I just got put up on him myself, and I was blown away. Okay.
Oh, yes.
He did all the miracles. He done it. He
To make a movie on. In fact, blacks ought to make
spirits.
Well, and again, I-M-E-O Simeon Tokie, T-O-K-I-E or T-O-K-E. I'm not really sure about that last name. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And this was the one of the things they had. All Europeans were going crazy about that. And what this man was able to do, and this army that he raised of the little ones, the Tokaliski, and they saw them in there, and they went crazy because these things were coming up out of the earth. They seemed to be third or fourth dimensional. Oh yeah, now that's one they should make a movie on.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah. That was Wakanda for real. That's the real life Wakanda. They had the little soldiers coming up out the earth, and they got right. That would be a good movie. Wouldn't y'all want to see something like that? Wouldn't y'all want to see a movie, like that? And my whole thing is, if we could believe that, like he said, if Jesus ever existed, why can't you believe he came back or doing more miracles? And remember the Bible. If you look at the Bible, I hate to bring religion in this, but the Bible itself talks about Simeon, and it talks and it says that we would do even more miracles than Jesus did. So his apostles, his disciples. So isn't it possible that if Jesus walked on water, he rose the dead, he fed the multitude, he healed the sick and the lame, and if Jesus telling you himself that y'all could do these same things and my followers would do even more, why couldn't it be possible that this prophet could do these things? Why are they scared and fearing what they don't understand? And then on one hand, doesn't it sound like an alien? It sounds like that this is somebody not of this planet. Well, Jesus wasn't of this planet. God's not of this planet. He wasn't made out of earth or like what, the Most High. The creator of a man I don't believe is from this planet. He says so many times again. So why couldn't you believe that? Or why can't you believe that a black man possesses these traits, the traits of the Most High? Why can't you believe that we possess traits of God? God is in us. God is in. If you believe in the God. God is in us. There's only one God, one true God, and He gives us all of those traits. So we just have to tap into it. We just have to find out a way. They want us to forget who we are so bad that when you are part of that mental brainwashing, when you asleep, your abilities and your talents are asleep too. When you sleep, they're at rest because they're lying dormant, especially if you don't know how to tap into what's good. That's what I got to say about the whole thing. Molly, do you have any thoughts or comment? I know you're the background man, but how does this make you? This to me sounds like a real live Marvel superhero, and I can't wait for Wakanda to come out. And this is, powerful stuff. What do you think? Do you think that this person ever? Well, he existed, but do you think that he did what they claiming he did?
I mean, we talked about this on season 6, and at the time, when I was researching it, it was a good topic to bring up. I just look at it as another story, just like Jesus, they got this guy doing a lot of miracles and they saying this witness and people still alive, but I ain't hear that from one of them person, like not one person that actually was there or at the event. And they never really mentioned him about his beliefs. It's like most of them, like Jesus did miracles, but he was saying he the son of God. All the people that did miracles, they mostly, I think, like you said, I'm like, if it was anything, he had to be an alien because He ain't mentioned anything about God. Then they
Oh,
spoke
they
in
they did. No, he meant he did God and religion, and they think that's why the Vatican had him killed, the church.
well, he did miracles, but I don't know what God that he mentioned. You know,
Oh
I
well,
don't recall him mentioning God, but I know he did a lot of miracles from what they said. But Dr. Sebi did miracles. You know, that's what a lot of people not understanding. Like just because them people was advanced and way smarter than the people around them,
hmm
they understood the human body. So if you was sick, they knew what plants and what herbs to grab to make you better. And for some people, they would find that as amazing. And oh my God, he's a miracle worker. You know, like you hear that all the time. But I
hmm
don't really believe in a lot of them stories. I think they just stories, good writings, and it get people going. You know, because it's just like if God made us all equal, then how the hell all these extra terrestrials and all these weird prophets keep having all the ability to do things that we can't? Then we obviously not made equal. This man can do the things he did, then why we can't? You know, it's like then it just don't make sense. It's like hearing about Superman, Batman, any of them, Spider Man, just certain things they can do, but you only hear about a story or you never seen it yourself. So it's just like me, it's just like I'd be a fool to just say, yeah, this actually happened.
But
But
they
I'd
had
be a
some
fool to say it
eyewitnesses
didn't happen.
though.
But that's what I'm saying. Who said they had this and they said that?
The
Who?
people that seen it, the people over there in
All right,
Africa.
did you speak to them people? Did you hear them people say that they said that? Did you hear them say that, or you just heard somebody say they said that they seen it, or they got witnesses? Or yeah, they saying that, but what the witness at? Let us speak to the witness. We ain't hear not one person ever say that. They speaking for people that they don't even know, and it's easy because we can't speak to them people, so it's easy to believe. But I'm not that easily fooled. I need to hear from the witness. Like that's like saying I heard that they shot them kids down there. Like you heard, like who you hear that from? They gonna want to talk to that person you heard it from. You just see if
Well,
that's fact, but you're just taking and just be like, well, that's what they said. It ain't what they said. It's what you can prove. You can prove that these things happened. Then hey, you got it. But it's weird that we never witnessed none of these miracles.
no, and it's all over Europe. I want to know why is it that Europe heard about this and over there in Africa, all of them know the story, but in the U.S. is hush hush, And like they said, the UK over there, the United Kingdom, Queen Elizabeth and them, y'all, that everybody think they're so great and they're so good. Really, they every day hushed it down. They smothered that secret real quick, and it said that it came from the Catholic Church that put the hit out on the man that iced everybody, and they told the people, if you speak of this, like that one guy that wrote the book, he said that they threatened him that if you mention this, I don't even know if the man's still living or not, but they threatened him and said if you put this in your and talk about this, we're gonna kill you.
And why they talking about it now? And ain't nobody dying.
I don't know if he did or not. That's just it.
Mhm.
Just that's just like Area 51. Like
Yeah,
they kept saying, "Oh no, there's no such a thing as aliens." So why are they telling us now that there is such a thing as aliens? Why
yeah,
now?
yeah.
I think it's part of the agenda, and I believe they know that something's coming this way because they're talking about it low key, but and they even did it on the cartoons and the Simpsons, even talking about an asteroid or something's hitting this way towards Earth. I read that it said it's a black hole that we're on a direct path to, and then they said there's some big body of this big mass out there that's hidden this way, that's on the collision to Earth. And I believe that's why they keep trying to split the dome and go in outer space. They're trying to escape their destruction, you know, because all now going up in space is all commercial. A lot of stuff we don't hear about is on a hush or it's on a low frequency that we're hearing it, and it's not
Mhm.
really buzzing in our ear until it happened. Like aliens, they wrote so many movies about aliens. Hollywood, the cartoons, they were telling us aliens do exist. Aliens live among us. Aliens, and if this man could do these miracles, I believe that they're aliens. They said that the man said that uh I'm gonna go because there's nothing I can do to help y'all. But just know this, that when we come back, there's going to be a lot more like him. A whole
Yep.
lot more like him. Aliens.
And where they at? That's what I'm saying. Jesus would be back. He'd be back. You know, it was a good writing. You know, like them asteroids and everything supposed to hit the earth. Them just good stories to get people, I believe,
It's just
rowdy up.
interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, but it's just like if you believe we're in a dome, then we protected by the firmament. That mean can't nothing get in here. It will burn to dust before it even reach Earth. So it's like all the lies they telling you, you can't believe it. You know, it's like who went
Well,
out
not
there to
all the
see it?
asteroids burn to dust. They got moon rocks, meteor rocks,
That's what I'm
to catch
saying.
on fire. But
That's what I'm saying. Like how you know these things? You can't keep taking their word for things when things just don't make sense. That's like saying I can get wet when it's raining outside in the house. Like we already protected by the dome. So everything outside the firmament, you can't even see what's on the other side. But they telling us it's black holes and it's this on the other side. You never been on the other side. You can't see
right.
what's coming this way when you never been that far. But they can just make up stuff and say, oh, it's a meteor heading our way. It's these amount of, and they've been saying this for years. Because now they can make a movie about it. You know, they can actually make it entertaining. And then when people watch the movie, they think these things actually real. You know, they really think that these things why they never happen. It's like why we never really have these things. It's things that happen, you know, like in the sky we can't really understand, but all that like a media can blow up the earth and all that. Like, come on, man. Like we too old to be falling for them.
Do you believe in the International Space Station? Do you think that they have one of those?
Yeah, I think they had all types of things that
So,
play a role.
where is the International Space Station? Did they crack the dome?
No, they just in the sky. You see, a lot of people think outer space is far out of space. We can see outer space. It's just you're in a certain height distance, you know, but they're not literally outer space. You know, like all you got to do is reach a certain point in the sky, and then that's considered outer space. They better be putting tours together so people can ride these things and go into outer space, but not the outer space that you thinking. You know, that's what people don't understand. We never really been outer space. We never really been to the moon. You know, we can pretend and fake it all day and get people rowdied up, but anything we do it to the next level. And that's one thing. We ain't gonna go to the moon and just not go back. You know, that just
Mm.
don't make sense. Not with Americans. And it's
So
a good story
Mars. So
though.
when they said they got a probe on Mars and it's taking
Yeah.
pictures and sending back, all of that is CGI.
CGI, man, and that's all I deal with. CGI, computer generated images, and then most times see it at the bottom. They let you know. You watch Avengers, you see it. You watch Transformers. They look like they fighting on the moon. It look real, you know, like they really out of space. You watch Star Wars. It like they flying spaceships out of space. You know, they got us thinking that's how outer space really look. Like no, they don't even know how they look. Never been that far. That's just how they look in the sky with stars around you. But we don't know, you know. We just got to take fact of what they saying, and it just common sense says that most of the things they saying is lies, you know, in stories. But don't know me. Not a lot of people don't know who like Cardi B, 50 Cent is in other countries, you know. So like for them not to know who Simon Toko is, it's the same thing. Like some people don't know the religions that we believe here. They don't know who Muhammad is. A lot of them don't because they tapped into the stories and stuff they raised off. So I'm not shocked that people here ain't hear who he was until
Right.
now. Due to the internet, we can share information, we can share beliefs, and that's all that's happening. Like, oh, that's what they believe. It's similar, you know, but that's what they use in their culture. You know, we don't want to have no white prophet or Jesus over there like we had. But even Jesus was black. If you read the
Right.
book, he was black as well.
Well, of course, you got a brass, the color of brass and hair of wool, and then we also know that no Europeans was over there occupying those countries and stuff at that time. They ain't even over there now. The sun tan them anyway, so you can't be that, you know. But let's go to a commercial break real quick while I handle some business.
Mhm.
All right. We are back. And again, that was Shades of Blue. Hey guys, if you haven't gotten your copy of Shades of Blue yet, please go online and order it. It's on all social media platforms. So you can order it to your IKEA, your Nokia, your notebook, and all that good stuff. You can even get it from the Apple Store. Yes, that's right. That's the digital download. And also, you can get the physical hard copy or the paperback copy of this book, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning, through Amazon, Books and Nobles, Barnes and Nobles. I say Books and Nobles, Books a Million, Barnes and Nobles, Amazon Prime got it. You can even order it from Walmart. I'm telling you, just order your copy and it'll be right there in the store, people. And if you order it through Key to Life Publishing, that's our publishing company. It's QUI, the number two, Life. It's QUI, the number two, LIFE, .com publishing. You go ahead and get it through there. You get a signed copy with a little bookmark that goes, with that. That's if you order via that way. You get it from Barnes and Noble. Thank you for your support and love. But I can't sign if you get it from Barnes and Noble. Not unless you come to our scheduled meet and greet, the author that's coming up. That will be coming up soon. Can y'all see the book? Can the people see the book? Let me see. It's funny how you guys can see me, but the book sometimes don't come into full view. But I got it. Your hard copy of the book. I got you. You got the hard paperback and softback. And we're also working on a digital that's coming soon. So we got books 4 ways. We're going to have it on the audio. You can listen to. We're going to have it on the Kindle. The Kindle can read to y'all, so y'all can get it, the audio from your Kindle. Just have it read the book to you, right? And you can get your regular book read to you. We just scan the pages and read if you want to do it that way. Some people like, I don't want to read. They like to listen and hear the story. Well, it's a good story. It's a good book. Good morning, Slicky Woo Boo. My brother is in the house. And good morning, Michelle. Good morning. My sister Michelle's in the house. I want to say good morning to Bernice. Bernice will be here with me the rest of the week. She was unable to get in there today. And I want to say good morning to Ron Hunt, Molly Mall. Yes. William McFarland. Hey, thank you, family, for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. But so yeah, we were talking about Simeon Toko. That is giving y'all some news. I love educating my people, and I want to educate my people on one more thing. Did y'all see how Dallas whooped the Commanders' butt yesterday? For all of you Commanders fans, not to be funny, but did I not call this last week, Molly Mall? Didn't I say that? I said Dallas is going to win. They do this every year so that the Redskins and Dallas can have some type of camaraderie on Thanksgiving Day. So on Thanksgiving, when you see the Redskins and Dallas play again, Redskins going to have something to prove. All I know, Redskins, I don't like that new color outfit, that black and gold. You riding off the Steelers that was black and yellow. Why couldn't they keep the burgundy and gold? I don't like that, Commanders. But I should have bet somebody on the game because I told them what was going to happen. But nobody believed me. But I can show y'all better than y'all can tell it. He said you didn't see it. You don't see it, okay? What is Slicky talking about? I don't see what, okay? The game. When I saw the score, it was 10 to like 20 something. So I did see that part and I turned it off. I said there's no need for me to see anymore because it did what I predicted that it was going to do. But that's just following the Kim, what you call it, following the what is it? What's that word I'm thinking of? The algorithms.
She burnt up. Michelle said, "Yeah, it's Dallas. These Dallas fans in here."
I was following the algorithm, so I knew that that's how it was going to go. You know, that certain predictions. It's like you see the same stuff over and over again. Like for another thing, if y'all notice that if Dallas come out winning in the first two halves, they're gonna lose. They usually a recovery team where they usually win when they pick up on the second half. When they come out the gate scoring, you know that's what's been like that after 2016, no 2015 when they won all those games and didn't win the Super Bowl. But anyway, I was noticing that I was like, wow, it like gets your hopes up, then they drop you back down.
Got
So
some commanders for you. Thanks, Michelle. They was good. Birthday was lit. Reese came over here, man. Got me about 8 dances. They was throwing money on me and everything, man. It was lit. Turned up.
third time, I popped out of the cake. It was a 3-layer cake with buttercream icing, but it was a vegan cake. It was like, oh shucks.
Once you got in, it wasn't vegan no more. That's why I can't
Once
eat
I got
nothing.
it, look, I put the meat in it. You right, it wasn't vegan no more. That cake had meat in it. That was a meaty cake. A beefy cake. That was a beef cake for you.
Yeah, this the last week anybody can be an Eagles fan. It's too late now. We 4-0.
He said it's too late.
I gave
Anybody
y'all
can be an
time.
Eagle fan.
I gave
So that's
y'all
your
time.
team. Eagles, Eagle. A true story. Me, my sister, and my bestie, that's my other sister, we went to Philadelphia, Eagle, to the stadium to see the game when they played Dallas a few years ago. I think it was that same 2000.
Yeah, we
I
won a
don't want to
Super
say
Bowl.
14.
Hmm.
When we went to the stadium. We was on it that year, just traveling, seeing games and stuff. I was on something different back then. But they were so rude. Those Eagle fans, and that they have a jail. What kind of stadium you need the jail?
It's funny. All stadiums got jails at the bottom. You ain't know that? The
No, I didn't know
baseball,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
these people was in the parking lot. The white people. They must be good white people. They kept trying to give us brownies, right? So these three women, we did three women together, and these guys kept saying, "Hey, you want a brownie?" Hey, we looked at this brownie. We said, "What's that on the brownie?" It had like white something on the brownie, right? We was like, "Nah, no, no, thank you. We don't want them brownies." They was trying to. This was like the tailgate stuff. They kept trying to give us drinks and beverages. We was like, "What's going on here?" We was like, "No, thank you." And then Dallas was winning, and I'm like, "Give my Dallas." Give him like, "Yay, Dallas!" And this man gonna say, "Shut up, sit down, and show us your tits." I'm like, "What the hell? What kind of rowdy Philadelphia Eagles fan? Philadelphia fans, they are rude. They are the rowdiest. I mean, you had to fight. The poor boy that was sitting beside me was a Dallas fan. They was getting ready to beat him up.
Yeah, y'all lucky y'all made it out alive.
That's what my
Yeah,
cousin said. I did not know Philadelphia was that, that oh,
yeah, we lose. Somebody getting popped off on. They don't
they
care.
started leaving the game. It was like 17 to nothing. People started leaving the game. And I was like, why everybody leaving? All the Philly fans leaving. They was mad as
Yeah,
hell.
they boo them niggas, all that. They boo 'em.
Philly,
They lead the game. They start throwing stuff on the field.
they was throwing stuff at us. But the good thing to win, through this lady threw a cup. I said, bitch, if that cup would have hit me, you're lucky that the wind threw it the other way. Cause I'm like, we from DC, we don't play that stuff. They would have really seen the real. I'm like, you better be getting the win. Thank goodness, because I would have been in jail. I'm like, I don't play that. You keep your hot dog paper and your cups and all that stuff to yourself. Don't be mad at me. It's just a game, though, people. You don't have no stock in this team. You just a game, and you gonna be mad enough that you can harm somebody else for
She
a
said
game?
she
That means you
love
throwing
it.
a tantrum like a baby.
She said she love football, but folks take it too serious.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, it's funny because the things that they should take seriously, they don't. And the things that they don't take seriously, they should. We always do the, are we always this backwards? How it's a wonder that we gotten this far. It just seemed like it is. So tomorrow's show, I was thinking about the topic for tomorrow's show, and by talking to my producer, you know, I was asking him questions. I was like, "Are men jealous of women, and are women jealous of a man?" And I was like, "There's only one time I could think of as in my whole life that I was like, I wish I was a man. I want to be a man." And that was when my cycle came on as a woman. And I was like, it's not fair that I got to suffer and hurt like this. That was the only time, you know, that I was jealous that a man don't have to do that. So is there any time? Up this DJ Slicky Woo Boo. Uh-oh.
He comes keep saying I just post my statement. Don't
Uh,
post
uh,
it.
uh,
What
oh,
statement? You
what
said you post. We
statement?
see your damn comment, nigga.
Why not believe in me?
You see that posted? Did you post it on Facebook or YouTube?
Posted it on YouTube.
Then why we then post it, nigga? We don't see it. All we see is I just post my statement again.
Oh
If we
yeah,
can see that posted
Molly
the
said
same way
all
you
we see
post
is
that.
I just post my statement.
You need to type it in the same way you did that.
He mad as hell.
That's
Whoa!
probably
He must be an
YouTube
Eagles fan.
YouTube probably blocking his comment.
Oh shucks. Is YouTube but do that? But we would have got it all blocked. Cause I did see him in here early. I saw my brother in there early.
Yeah, he just comment. I just post my statement again, so it ain't blocked. He just need to comment that whatever he trying to say.
He
Or
said,
they,
he's trying to quote from the Staples, not Staples, the Pointer Sisters, when from Car Wash, when they say you gotta believe something, why not believe in me? When they say, ooh, what a rat-a-tat boom, make a sign of a cat named Sue. You remember that in the Car Wash? You probably didn't even see the original Car Wash. That movie was out before you was born. That movie older than you, boo. So
yeah. All they do is keep remaking stuff, and that's what people gotta get is a pattern. It's the same story, different characters at a different time, and then people.
they need to tap into us, Molly, because we be making up stories and stuff. It's different times and it's a different story. Yeah, our stuff ain't repetitive or repeated. We got some fresh stuff for y'all, Hollywood, but they don't want no fresh new stuff, Mom.
No, you use with work. It's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it,
Well,
right?
how do they know this ain't gonna work?
I know they don't know, but they don't want to risk it. You know, it's just like we already got a formula that works. You know, it's like we need to stick to this formula every 100 years. We need to keep doing it. You know, just constant.
Every 100 years. Why does man say every 100 years?
Yeah, they using the same playbook over and over. You know, vaccines,
Wow.
fake technology, popularity.
Big pharma.
You say they like recycling. That's the thing, the shit. They recycling the same stories. That's why they can't get me. He talking about Bad Morning Mac show. Y'all know
What
what's up
morning,
with
Max
Lucy.
show?
I said, that's Slicky. All right, young Slicky Woo. Know
He
what's
must
up
be
with
going
your
to
YouTube over there.
DJ.
Yeah.
You get ready to go on DJ.
Call him when he start his live DJing like he called you.
I'm gonna do it. He ain't gonna. This is what he do when I do call him. Yeah, I'm gonna read the text. I'm DJing. I'm not. Slicky is a old crusty crab.
Yeah, we should have got him on the show. Hey, we got him on the show. He probably can say what he trying to say because YouTube probably let him comment whatever it is he trying to say. I'm trying to figure out what comment he made.
I don't. He said Rat-a-tat-too, make a sound of a cat named Sue.
What?
That's what he said. I don't know if Slicky is trying to
Yeah, I got all the
distill
slicky comments. It
spells or
say
chant. It's
he
Halloween
comment,
time.
he comment, hey peeps, what it do? Why did you not try to get one of these peeps on the show? Show what I said. You have not showed what I said. You don't see it, okay? I just post my statement. Man, you ain't post nothing that you said. Yeah, I don't know what slicky time. He probably posted on another show or something by accident or something. I don't know. He'll let us know later when we talk to him.
Yes, he will. He gonna cuss me out later. He always be trying to swell up my lip. But tomorrow's show, I want to know from the men: have you ever been jealous of a female, and if so, why? Why? I mean, I want to know why. And women, I want to know: are you jealous of men? Just jealousy. Where that word come from? Where that mess come from? Jealousy. Why you gonna be mad that your friend or sibling or somebody got something that you ain't got, or doing something different? People don't realize whatever one person got, you can get it too. You just gotta apply that same energy that they did, or the same effort, and you can have it too. I'm never jealous of my friends. Even though I may be the little poorest mouse out the bunch, it's because whatever they got, I can get it too. You got a house, I can get a house too. You got a car, I can get a car too. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing or possess nothing that if I myself cannot obtain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not even, look, my eyesight is all jacked up. I'm not even jealous of the people that can see clearly right now. I ain't even jealous of the people with the 20/20 vision. I'm telling people, hold on to your vision. Do what you can. Don't take your vision for granted. I don't that's just the type of person I am, you know. And women, we do this a lot. I'm about to say this. I know this is about to make some women mad. I'm gonna say this before we get out of there. Women, you need to stop that bullshit that y'all be doing. Y'all see a man, or you see your girl with a man, and they be like, ooh, I want him. You can get a man like him, but why do you always got to try to go after your girlfriends or your friend's man? See, when they made one man, they made plenty of other good men out there. But women, what do women do? They go for the ones you got. Why? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. That's that petty jealousy, and I've seen it too many times. That backstabbing coochie, and I know you ain't that pressed for the D. Come on, ladies, we want to talk about this in depth more on tomorrow. Why you gonna sit on a branch that somebody else sitting on? Really? God made all these trees and all this big old forest and all these big old other trees, and you can't do no better than sit on a tree that somebody else is sitting on. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's going to be our topic of conversation tomorrow. We're going to have Miss Bernice Smith in the house with us tomorrow. So we're going to have another female. Maybe she have a different viewpoint of what I'm saying, because tomorrow's show is going to be about jealousy. Uh, uh, I don't need. I don't need that. That's something negative that the human race could do without. You know what I mean? So to the next time, to the next. When I see you, Slicky. I see you when I see you, but I wouldn't want to be you, because I'm gonna bust him up when I see him. We're gonna get him straight. We're gonna get him right. Oh, and I want to mention Gwen Factor starting on October the 11th. It's going to be Taco and Tuesdays and Tequila Night. She's going to do improv. She's bringing another improv to the DMV, y'all. We're going to turn up. So we're going to go out and support that. When I get the address, I'm just letting y'all know on October the 11th, it's Taco Tequila Tuesday. Yes. And you get $5 margaritas and $5 tacos. You get 2 tacos for $5 special. And I got to tell y'all the places. I got to give y'all the address and everything. I think it's bar 210, if I'm not mistaken. I got to give all y'all the good particulars of that. And I'm going to be in the improv. So I want to send that out. And again, y'all, October the 30th is going to be lit with the Let's Do It Again band. Hey, that's a nice band. I was listening to them yesterday singing Let's Do It Again. Molly, did you shoot that video?
Yep.
Girl, because why didn't you have me in the video?
I ain't know you then. You was too busy.
We got to do a remix there to Let's Do It Again. Thomas, we need to be in there.
No, you can be in Creek.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a Slicky. I'm gonna roll Slicky around because he gonna be the creep. He said,
You
"I'm
come up
a
the old
creep."
video, Tom, old video.
You can show Slicky face. I know he going to get my lips swollen. So I love you guys. Tomorrow's show guest Miss Bernice Smith, and she gonna tell us about stuff that she doing, and that's it. We got the sea moss and the good shades of blue combo. You get it, a $30 retail value for $20. You get your sea moss for your body and your shades of blue for your mental. So see Molly Mall on that. Molly, and make sure it happen, Captain. If you need tickets for October the 30th event at the fire station in Silver Spring, right off of Georgian Avenue, it's gonna be lit. Contact myself and Molly Mall. It's gonna be fire, baby. Am I forgetting anything? If I do, I'll get them later. I'll remind me later. We love y'all. And it's a celebration, bitches. Because it's Molly Mall's birthday month. We're going to celebrate. You know what? Everybody, Molly, put your thing in the cash of all this week. Let's get Molly Mall some love. Everybody that's out there watching the show, all my supposedly 5,000 friends, send Molly $1. Cash App. I'm serious. Cash App him $1 just to make his day.
They good, man. They need to give $1 a day, man.
Give $1 a day. That ain't a whole lot to ask for. Small bites. Small steps so we can get this thing where we need it to be. Y'all like, listen, and share. Or you're listening, like it, listen to the show, and share the show. I think, am I saying that right? Like, listen, and share. Anyway, it's time for me to get out of here. So I love you guys. You take care. Peace. We all like hair grease. Molly, you got anything to say?
Nope. See you later.
See you later. Wakanda for life.
Oh, now, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong.